And the winner is Jimmy Jocelyn. So hopefully I didn't butcher your last name there. But Jimmy Jocelyn, you are the winner of the 6 Cents gift box. So I'm gonna give you about 7 days or so, sooner the better of course, to send me a personal message or comment on this video and give me your email. That way we can touch base and try to get the mailing thing taken care of. But anyways, congratulations, Shimmy. Some of you asked in the comments on the giveaway video, how do I go about selecting it? Well, here's a short clip how Jimmy won. All right, it's time to pick a winner. So I'm gonna select the video. Going to share it. Going to copy the link. Going to go up to the top and select this tab here. Paste the link in here. There's the link of the video. YouTube for giveaways and contests. Pick random comment. So there is your winner. Congratulations, Jimmy Jocelyn. Awesome video. Simple comment, but super effective. So anyways, after the random comment picker selected Jimmy, then I went to Jimmy's account and made sure he was subscribed to me. He was. And then I looked through his liked videos. You can actually go on someone's personal account and look through their liked videos or what videos they liked recently. And he liked this video as well. So the comment selector unfortunately only selects by comment, but then I have to do some extra homework and go through his personal account. You know, of course, anyone can view it. I'm not going through the details, of course, but I can see what videos he recently liked, and I can see who he subscribed to. Now, before I close out this video, I've had some people ask, what's my latest setup on my kayak? So I'm gonna walk you through it briefly. I mean, it's gonna be a brief description, just all the things I have on here. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. One of my favorite all-time new attachments is this Yak Light. It's a 1260 lumen. It's got the nav lights, green and red on the sides. So I love that. So that's from the front. There's a video below how it's all installed and how I installed it, so I'm not going to waste your time on that. So right here, this is my dry box. Now a lot of people actually put their keys and wallet in their life jacket. That way if they do tumble, it's a great idea. I'm not knocking it whatsoever. I probably should do that. But if they do tumble and they're without their kayak, then they always have their keys and their wallet to get home by, or someone can identify them, of course. So anyways, but what I currently do, I put my keys and my wallet inside this waterproof container I got from Walmart for less than $4. It actually goes inside this front hatch. And over here to the side, there's a little tether strap, and on that strap I have a carabiner. And I'll just take this loop and carabiner it too. Alright, so my fish finder, I do run the Raymarine. I like it mounted right there. So that's where my Raymarine sits. One of my GoPro mounts, one of my newer mounts, is this Ram mounts. I think it's like I can't remember the length of it. It's around 20 inches, I think. It's not that long, but on the end of it, there's the GoPro, of course. So, but FYI, I've lost a GoPro on that kayak injury I had, one of those major injuries. If you look at the videos down below, it says I broke my arm. Well, on that trip, I actually lost my front GoPro. And ever since then, I make sure I tether or leash my GoPros after that accident. If you don't want to throw $200 down the river, make sure you start tethering your GoPros. That's one specific thing you do want to tether, leash, do it. All right, you will lose them, unfortunately. So of course, I have the Helix pedal drive now. I did upgrade my pedals to these BMX pedals. I did leave all the, right now it's winter time, and I left all the screws in there for grip. But during the summer, I will remove one side of the screws and leave the other side screws still attached. That way, if I do wear my NRS boundary boots, I have grip on one side, the other side I can use for bare feet. I do have this plier tether here. It's really handy, and of course it just goes right onto your gear track. And I got these pliers, they're in the must-have video. I love the donkey leash. A must-have, especially if you have the radar, are these Rotor Grips right here. And this is how I actually carry my fishing pole. So if you see here, I have one of those bungee little cords, and that's how I tighten it down. I just run it over the top, just like so, and it locks it in place. So when I'm pedaling to a spot, I can lock it over to the side or not hold it in my lap the whole time, and it stays in there pretty well. This one just keeps it from flopping off to the side, and this one, of course, I lock down. That way I don't have to stress out about it. Now, there's where my paddle usually sits, or my parking pole. I don't always take my parking pole. You know, if I'm going to a very shallow creek, I will take it for that trip. But most time it stays at home unless I'm going to a specific area. But right here, must have, especially if you have the radar, or a lot of kayaks these days. I don't know why companies choose to make a real shallow cup holder that, if you do put a drink in there, it's going to topple out as soon as you turn. But I do love this Yak Attack. It was about $19. This aftermarket cup holder. It was great. And then I have a koozie plus a water bottle in there. Reason you see my Anchor Wizard, this is the low profile. It will be attached. That's one of my must-haves for say. I love the Anchor Wizard, or Anchor period. But the reason it's not attached right now is because when I got the Helix, the rudder system is causing some problems. So I had to order a piece where it's going to offset the Anchor Wizard versus being straight out the back, what it used to be. Because the rudder won't turn with that extension out to the back of that Anchor Wizard. So unfortunately, I can't use that at the moment, but I did order that piece. Hopefully, Ozark Mountain Trading Company will call me here shortly, and I can get that piece and install my Anchor Wizard. But anyways, so that's the Anchor Wizard. Usually I'll have this part over there on that track because I have plenty of space for it over there. So hog troughs below. Of course, I only use 4 scrapper plugs. I like it all. If on the radar, it has a slope going down, so I like all the water to drain out these front and stay dry up here, of course. So of course, PFD, you've seen that. On my PFD, the main components, I have my GoPro remote for the rear camera. And then I have some boomerangs, and of course my NRS knife here. So anyways, in my middle compartment, it's where I keep my tools at. Waterproof flashlight. I like a headlamp just for extra visibility. My fish scale is not waterproof, so I keep in a little water repellent bag here. And I always have that in this little thing. You never know when you're gonna get on old Mondo. Then inside here, I always carry my tools, my Allen wrenches, my anything I need to fix my boat on the water. If one of these screws pop out, or if something detaches, or my rudder goes crazy, I always have something to fix it with, whether it be zip ties or what. And I always carry a tether. If you haven't watched, I broke my arm. This was a key component when you saw at the end there when my wife was pulling me. This is what helped her pull me the rest of the way to safety or to the emergency room. Then I always carry a backup supply of power. So anyways, hog trough. Moving on back. This is my worm bag. This is where I keep all my plastics in. Anything I'm carrying that day, it goes in here. If I have any spillover, I'll put it in here, like these Guggen trench hogs or whatever like that. Now when I'm going on the river and I don't want to take my big crate, I will use these ram tubes, the rocket launchers, on each side, and I'll have a little bungee tether to strap them down, of course. I love these when I go river floating because you can articulate these any direction or lay them down or lay them over, especially if you're going under some low limbs for sure. Of course, the VisiCarbon Pro. And then this is my newest feature. I have all my tackle in there, of course, and then a couple things on top, not much. But I love this, but leave a little comment below if you think I should paint this the same color as my kayak. Kind of match the green, that way it's not like bright orange. Of course, my pedals are green. Of course, the prop is orange, so it don't really matter. But if I should paint this green to match my kayak, let me know below. Here's my GoPro camera mount. It did break on that I broke my arm adventure. I haven't redid the whole thing yet, but I just put some duct tape on there. It works just fine. Rudder. On this side I do have a Zuka Tube Junior, which is great to have an extra pole, because this stinking thing right here I didn't know, and there's nobody telling you it doesn't, but it can only hold four rods in the with the risers. And last but not least, one of my favorite all-time accessories is this right here, this anchor trolley system. Alright, so that's my current setup for kayak fishing. Now, of course, when I'm going on the rivers, I don't have all this stuff. It just depends on where I'm heading. Oh, behind my seat, I do have this wilderness pouch here and some fish grips. So when I go on rivers, I do have that cooler, but when I'm just fishing and stuff, and I'm not fishing that long, I'll just have this on instead. But I'm about to move this below my seat, that way that cooler can stay on the back, especially for these kayak tournaments starting next week. So I got some work ahead of me. But anyways, that is my current setup. Sorry you had to wait so long, Mr. Jimmy and everyone else who participated in the giveaway. We will have another giveaway after I reach 1,000 subscribers. So every 500 subscribers I get, I'm gonna have another giveaway, up to 3,000 subscribers. That could take 20 years, I don't know. It just depends on you sharing it, or if y'all like my content or not. But anyways, that is the plan. So when I hit 1,000 subs, we're gonna have another giveaway, probably even bigger than the 6 cents, just because that's an exciting time when you reach your first 1,000 subscribers. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'm sorry the suspense has probably been killing you. I said I'd get it out today, which it is still today, but unfortunately it's later in the day, so I apologize for that. And until the next adventure, I'll catch you later.